Hello, Radiant Soul. It's wonderful to connect with you at this time on your soul path. If you're drawn to this reading, this message is for you. There is something that you're needing to know from Spirit and your soul guides. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome with love and light. I'm Michele, and this is Soul Insights and Tarot. So if you have been questioning something on your path or needing a confirmation, this message is coming through from your higher self. This is about accessing the information that is very needed and necessary right now on your path at this time. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and use it up to your own interpretation. You're going to hear the words you need to hear or you're guided to hear, and the message that you need on your path at this time. Trust your own insight, understanding, and inner guidance. This is soul story number 1. You have expansion. And the words may mean something, the numbers may mean something or not. Again, the universe, God, consciousness speaks through signs, symbols, and messages through people, and sometimes yourself. Soul story number 2 is soul writing. And soul story number 3 is grounding. Now choose the card or cards. I'm going to put some crystals on to see what comes up. We've got soul story number 1. We've got Malachite. Trusting the intuition and your own inner knowing. Soul story number 2. We have Lapis Lazuli. And soul story number 3. What is coming in? Okay. Let's heard the message. Citrine. All right. So I picked from this pile, this group of crystal allies, trusting that you receive the messages that are right for you. Soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. I'm going to do a soul alignment and attunement meditation. You can join me for that or skip ahead to the timestamps. My message that I'm receiving, this is a shorter tune-in meditation and reading for you. All right, so let's see what comes through. I'll see you in the meditation and or the soul stories. Radiant soul, take a deeper breath in. Bring your awareness into that space in between the in-breath and out-breath and center there. As you breathe in, open to receive the insights, understanding, and messages that are right for you. As you breathe out, feel the guidance, grounding, centering, and acclimating as you are opening up to more on your soul path at this time. And you are now receiving more of the guidance and assistance that you need for what you need and want on your path at this time. As you bring your awareness into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath, center inside. And if you feel comfortable, eyes open or eyes closed, bring your awareness deeper inside, connecting into your inner knowing through your higher self, aligning to your soul, feeling the attunement to your soul's signature frequency through your breath inside. Taking a deeper breath in, breathing in above the crown chakra, centering there. Feeling that natural pause point as you extend and expand into the higher vibrational frequency of your soul through your higher self. Breathing out, feeling the breath of life through you as all infinite life, focus, energy, down through the center of the body, feeling centered and grounded, yet expanded in awareness and consciousness. And when you're ready, choose the card. Cards are crystal allies that most resonate for you. Hello, Radiant Soul. This is Soul Story number 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm Michele, if you're new to this channel and Soul Path community. I welcome you with love and light. Expansion. Dear soul, you are expanding beyond the former self of limitation. You are very guided and protected at this time. Spirit wants you to understand that you are being guided and not to doubt what's coming in for you. There's something you've been feeling that is about to manifest, or that you're about to experience, or that you're drawing in. I'm getting it energetically. There's this drawing in, or something's coming closer. It's something that's greatly going to open your heart. You're healing the heart chakra, and you're opening up to more love. So the expansion that comes into for you is more fulfillment, more love in your life. But this could be love through work that you do, people, support, life, yourself. The expansion that you're starting to experience and going to experience more, especially within the next 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks, you're going to have a sign of this expansion. I heard better things, better days to come. There is more. You're moving into a space of increase. Now, this expansion can bring new openings, opportunities. It can bring new people on your path. It can bring children. It is that you're expanding more into the fullness. So you may feel a little tight. There might be some tightness that you're feeling now as you're kind of almost busting through the egg shell. It's something that you have been growing through a very, very long time. This has been a very long cycle for you. You've had to do a lot of work. Part of your expansion brings a new level of certainty, brings a new level of security. This security is coming deep within you from what you have been opening to manifest. So some of you might be seeing 44 or 444, 333. I'm getting a lot of angel numbers, 111, 1111. I'm also getting Metatron, or the Metatrons, the cube, because you're drawing in, you're manifesting from a higher vibrational aspect of you. So a lot of heart activation with this group, and I'm hearing the message to not doubt what you're feeling and you're receiving. So you may really want to look at this card. I suggest sometimes in these readings, the way that I do the layout is that if you want to take a screenshot or screen grab, you can, and use that as a focusing point. I'm hearing to say to you, take the words and align to the vibration of the words that are in alignment with what you are needing, wanting, drawing in, and manifesting at this time. A lot of you are doing a lot of visioning or envisioning, maybe meditation, maybe you're working with a dream journal, or I'm also getting psychic medium. You're opening to your gifts. That's part of your gift. Spirit is saying, yes, don't doubt yourself. You're expanding into your psychic gifts. Now, this is going to cause a little bit of a revolution. You've got Malachite. So the changes that are coming in are going to seem very fast because they've been happening deep within you. They've been happening so subtly and so deep within. A lot of you have been working through a lot of shadow work. There's a lot that you've been having to learn, relearn, understand. There's a lot you've had to keep to process in your life. You've had to have patience. You've had to wait through this transit, this cycle. So Spirit is wanting you to know when the changes come, it's going to seem that it's very fast or happening out of the blue or out of all of a sudden. Some of these changes come through another person. Okay, there's a catalyst. There's someone that's coming in your life that's very important, that opens new doors or helps you in this next level. They may not even know that they're doing that. They're just going to be very drawn to you. They're going to feel very drawn to you. All right, we're actually going to get to tarot. And then I just heard rune cards. You're calling for rune cards, oracle cards, rune cards. I'm getting you are the sacred magi, the magi. So you're going to be understanding your creativity. Yes, see, you've been having to wait. So whatever you've been creating or focusing on, it brings expansion and it brings you into a new level, an up-leveling, upgrading in your life. Some of you, this comes in where you live. It could even be a car. It could be, again, material possessions, material objects. Oh, and that card wanted to come out again, so we're going to take that. 7 of Pentacles. I just heard you are expanding, even if it's just happening in the etheric plane. You're going to see the results. And there we go. Yes, expansion. You're going to be able to look and see the results of what you're creating. Now, I also am getting the message that Spirit has a plan for you, okay? There's a plan. And you're moving in the area of the Akashic. You're moving into some destiny issues that are unfolding if you're drawn to this reading. And this destiny, again, brings emotional fulfillment. You're going on a new path. You're leaving something, someone, some situation, some idea of yourself. What's expanding is you. You're expanding more into the soul, and there's an activation and or reactivation on the Akashic level. So again, for some of you, this brings family, friends like family. This brings in, I feel, emotional fulfillment in how you live, what you do, where you live. And whatever you're doing in your life, whatever your main focus is right now, you're about to get some level of abundance that's due to this expansion, but also this level of abundance brings you into the expansion. Okay, you've got temperance here. Yes, you've been in an alchemizing process, and look at, we move into Eight of Wands movement. Now, I'm going to also say I'm seeing new directions. Even when we look at the other cards here, I won't necessarily take them out. Okay, I'm hearing don't be overwhelmed by what's offered. Just keep it to process. Keep it to what's in front of you. This movement, yeah, that's what I was wondering. The Chariot, yeah. You're going to have unobstructed movement. I'm getting 8 weeks. So for some of you, it's 4 weeks, but between 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, let's say 4 weeks to 8 weeks, there's something new that comes in. That's very refreshing, that's motivating, that's inspiring, that moves you along in a new direction, that shows you where you're going and what you're meant to do. You're going to have that missing link, that step, whatever it is that you need, or you're going to see, oh, I need this to move forward. You're going to get the answer. You're going to get the direction. So the answer is coming to you, the direction is coming to you, the solution to the problem is coming to you. Because some of you have been at a crisis point. That's the Temperance. The crisis point brings you into choice. You're at a choice, you're coming, but maybe you haven't seen the choice. A lot of you haven't, you really haven't had it. You feel like, oh, I haven't had a choice. I haven't seen the choice. I haven't been given a choice, or there hasn't been a choice, or I haven't been able to afford the choice. So whatever it is, it's like a breath of fresh air that's coming in. This expansion is very deliberate on a soul level, and this card wanted to come out. Purification after the rain. I could be picking up on rain, but I'm getting this as new growth. This is about new growth coming in for you. I don't see it as pretty. It's something is made. Oh, hold on. The alchemizing has cleared out what didn't work. The alchemizing that you've been going through has cleared out what didn't work for you, or was no longer working, what didn't fit. So you have been going through this alchemical process. Some of you, it's been very intuitively, it's been a very inner process. You've really had to reevaluate what your focus is right now, or what's really doable. Now, a lot of you through this, you're getting a bigger vision. That's what Spirit wants you to know. And to work with your guides, work with your higher self, work with the angels, the angelic realm. Right now, it really suits you to really vision and focus from the higher vibrational aspect of you as much as possible, because you're moving out of a lack or limitation. You're moving out, and you've been preparing for this. Look at this, because you're moving into a space of freedom. So what I'm getting from you is, through this waiting, you've been in this process, you're moving into much more freedom. You're getting to the truth of what it is for you. And it's going to put you in a new direction, that you're going to perceive that you have a little bit of a risk. You're going to take it. You're leaving something behind. an idea. You've got to be patient. It's going to happen, though. This is not about pushing it. The miracle will happen. So you might not be able to do, again, 4 to 8 weeks. You might not be able to do a particular action that you want to do right now, or you may not have all the answers at this reading whenever you are watching this reading. But it's happening. It's happening through your higher self. That you're in the transformative process, and part of that is this alchemizing. It's like you're being refined. Your needs, your wants, you're getting refined as to what you want and what you draw in. That refinement, you're honing your skills. You're refining on a mental, emotional, psychological, and energetic level. The vibrational frequency of you is being refined, and so that you receive. Now, it is going to cause a bit of a, some people might think, oh, why are you doing this? Or you're going to go here, or you're going to do this. But you are protected through any risk, anything that you need to do, any messaging that you're getting of, oh, I should do here, or move here, or do whatever it is. So the risk is really, some of you, again, you want to give something up and move in a new direction, and I feel like you're going to be helped. Let's see, the runes have a message. Oh, what did I say? Refine and improve. You're being refined. You're improving your skill. You're improving what you want. There's some kind of, again, refinement here. Yeah, so you're in this alchemizing process. That's the big message Spirit wants you to know. You're in this alchemizing process. God has not forgotten one of your true wishes. Spirit has not forgotten. And you're attracting differently. That's important. Yeah, see, awakening, breakthrough. But this is gradual progress. So Spirit wants you to know, and those of you that work with guides, the message is, it's happening. Don't try to push or make it happen. This is not the time to strategize right now. This is the time to embrace what's going on, support it, follow through on what you need to follow through on. Make sure you're taking care of yourself at this time. Self-care, emotional care is really important. Boy, the runes are really speaking to an intuition evolution. Laguz is go with the flow. Follow your intuition. It's Cancerian energy. This is not the time to just directly go for something. It's really with the Cancerian energy. It's like, crabs walk at an angle. So feel it out and then move forward. See where the flow is taking you, because you're about to have a major, major, major breakthrough. It's going to seem like a miracle, like how the heck did I do this? How did I get here? How did this come into my life? It's all in divine order. Soul story number 1, this is all in divine order. It's happening. All you need to do is take care of you, support you, focus on what's in front of you, make sure you have emotional fulfillment, emotional care, take care of the body, nurturing foods, really be in the sacred fullness of your life, and that self-love, self-understanding, the creative flow that you have been finding yourself in. And this is the higher dimension. This is letting go to the higher dimensional aspect of you, the higher self. That's what's going to work. Because what you're drawing in is alignment. You're in spiritual alignment. The equal cross shows that that spirit is in the material, right? The unequal cross, where the vertical line is longer, that's about the spirit, the emphasis on the spirit. And there's a slight separation between the spiritual and material. But with the equal cross, the equidistant cross, it is spirit in the material, the understanding that the material is spirit in form. And the spiritual, the undifferentiated energy, takes shape and form through the material plane. So a lot of you could be very aligned to the occult or your own inner knowing. But what's starting to happen is, from whatever you've been doing, this alchemizing process, you are alchemizing into the higher vibrational aspect of you for the higher vibrational soul aspect of you. They want to bring this closer. You may work with sacred geometry, a yantra, a mantra. You may be designing. This is also an up-leveling of your energetic matrix, which is affecting your denser physical DNA and the etheric DNA. So you're opening up more to the etheric DNA. This means that also your gifts are going to expand. Whatever your soul gifts are or your abilities, they're expanding. A lot of you becoming more psychic, maybe channeling, maybe opening to telepathic, remote viewing, but your gifts, your spiritual gifts are opening more. There's an expansion there as well. Now, for some of you, this is expansion in something you've studied or life learning lessons that you're able to apply. Take what you've learned and apply it in the present as you move forward. So this expansion brings new directions, new people on your path, and it brings much more abundance and fulfillment. Fulfillment is what's coming for you. But you're still in this alchemizing process. Allow for that. Support that. And that will bring you where you want to go, what you want. Yeah, a lot of you have kind of been in this dream incubation phase. All right, let's get one message. Soul story message for soul story number 1. Take a chance on yourself. Yeah, Pluto. Whoa. This is up-leveling in support. Pluto in Libra in the 12th house. So yes, you're clearing out a lot of old karma about relationships and about what's possible, what's emotionally fulfilling. So right now, your dharma is to open to receive from the universe, from the abundance of the all that is, through people and your situations, especially through people. I do feel with you that there are new people on your path that are coming. Some could be from the past with that 12th house, right? So Pluto in Libra is asking you to open to receive, to be in the flow of life, and take a risk on a relationship or relationships. Trust your own intuition. And also Libra has to do with refinement, right? Bringing that Venusian energy in. It has to do with refining oneself or going for what is finer, what is more refined. So you're moving into this refined sense of yourself as the soul. Beautiful. Soul Light, your soul insights mantra is as I release and relax into the guidance of my soul, I draw in the higher vibrational frequency of life expression. Your whole life is up-leveling. Yeah. All right, Soul Light, lots of love and light to you. Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome. I'm Michele, if you're new here. This is soul story number 2. I just heard let your light shine. You are very gifted in some form of communication. You're also getting to more of the truth of what's right for you. You're moving into a time where you're feeling the support of spirit. A lot of you could work with the angelic realm. I do feel Archangel Uriel, Michael, and Gabriel. There's something you're meant to share with the world. Now, some of you are already doing this, but perhaps you're getting, I just heard better at it. There's something you're getting better at, or you're understanding better. And it has to do with a deeper understanding of your truth and why you came here. So I'm getting soul mission, soul centered. I'm getting the soul purpose or soul's purpose, my purpose, my mission. A lot of you are moving into a purposeful life, or if you have been living a purposeful life, if I could say that, purposeful life, you're moving into being able to do that more or better, or understanding your purpose more, or understanding why you're here, or what you're meant to do. Let's see what this is. I just heard purpose-driven life, about purpose, insight, motivation, inspiration. It's something that you do that you're meant to share with the world. This has a lot to do with sharing your gifts or opening up, speaking up more. Speak up, speak your truth. Some of you could be writing, some of you this could be teaching, some of you could be creating something that you give to the world, or maybe you're working also, some of you, I feel I'm being shown that you're working in a particular area of life, whether education, it could be anything, but there's a particular area that you're working with. Now, you've got Lapis Lazuli, which brings in the truth, the deeper understanding on a soul level, and it brings a lot of clarity. Lapis Lazuli helps you really connect into the higher self and understand that aspect of you more. So really what you need to know and what's meaningful for you right now is this is all about connecting to your higher self and getting to the deeper truth of what's important to you. I can hear a lot of you saying, well, that's my truth, or I understand this now, or I know what I want to do. So for this group, Soul Story, you're getting a lot of clarity. You're getting more clarity and much more insight in your life, and you're starting to make better choices and better decisions that are aligned more to your soul or higher self. I'm really getting higher self messages. Let's see what comes in. Wow, this card, 2 cards wanted to come in. 6 of Swords, clarity. Yeah, clarity through insight or intuition. Are you more intuitive, or are you accepting your guidance? Are you accepting the messages more, or are you a guide? Are you intuitive? I'm getting a lot of people also very empathic. You could be an empath, a highly sensitive person. Now you want to take those gifts and you want to put it out there in the world. You want to do something with those gifts. So you're overcoming. Look at this too. Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords, there's the truth teller, taking the mask off. I also get with you, just as I was going to say, more people. Look at this. More people on your path. Courage, determination. I'm going to take one more because we go into the Page of Cups. So if you are an intuitive, a psychic, a channel, you're obviously going to be using that gift more. Your psychic ability, or trusting your insight or your intuition more, or maybe even using it. Maybe you're creating, I don't know, a job, a career out of this. You're bringing in. Now, what's coming up for you is a lot more people. There's a lot more people on your path. Now, this could be teaching, this could be one-on-one, this could be clients, customers, but something is open up where you're going to be more seen. You're more seen for what it is that you do, what it is you create, what it is that you share. So if you've been not feeling seen, you're also going to have what's opening up is a new direction on your path that brings you, I feel this is for sure about career, or stepping out into the world more, opening up more. Your path is opening up more. So maybe it's the next level. It's going to be different things for different people. It's not just writing, but this is definitely about communicating. And I feel like you could also, what's opening up for you is working with others, whether a conference, colleagues, maybe you're going to collaborate with people. Relationships are highlighted. Whenever you're watching this reading, open up. You have valuable, insightful relationships coming in. And we've got that. Yeah, look at that. Fulfillment. New growth, opportunity through people, relationships. You're going to have opportunities because you're clear about what it is you want to do. Some of you, this could be more travel with work, or it could be online too. It could be remote. It could be anything. You'll know what's right for you. But it's also asking you to take action, to focus more, okay? You need to focus more and take action. Yeah, illumination. That's funny. What's been happening in this reading is certain cards fall out, and then I put them back in the deck. But the illumination, 6 of Swords, so you're getting illuminated, or you're helping illuminate others. But I feel like your path, I'm seeing lights. Something's being illuminated, like that's it. Go that way. Go there. Do that direction. You're getting some form of illumination from the spirit realm, from your higher self, from your guides, your guardian angel, your guardian angels, the archangels, the spirit realm, your spirit team. There's cooperation. You're getting the go ahead, go that way, do this. You're going to be very empowered and feel a sense of impacted, like I'm impacted There's some kind of impact in the world. Just as I said that, look what I'm going to pick. Leadership. So you may have some things to get over. I don't know if it's inner stuff or just obstacles, or you might perceive that this is taking a bit longer, but you get through the obstacles and to take action. So at this reading for you, it's time to take action. It's time to not only move forward, but put it out there, create it, make it, draw it, paint it, say it, speak it, book, write it, post it. Is it a post? Is it a book? Is it an ebook? Whatever it is, it's about getting it out there. And again, it's coming from this place of the courage. You have the courage, the stamina. This is going to move you in the direction that you want. This is going to open a particular door or more opportunity. So something that's coming in for you is a lot more opportunity to do what it is that you want to do. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. That's one of the things your soul really wants you to be more happy. You want to be more happy. You want to be happier. So you are moving into this space of getting happier, opportunity that brings more fulfillment, and then it illuminates you on your path. It's like, oh, I got it. I know what I want to do now. I know what it is. I know what it is. I got it. I understand it. I feel more than anything, what can hold you back is yourself at this time. And if you get too caught up in your head. So Spirit's saying, release the overthinking of things. Yeah, see, you're on your path to destiny. Look at that. Pertho. It's part of your destiny right now to receive this illumination and then transformation, renewal, things bouncing back. So whatever you're getting the illumination, you're getting this idea of how to move forward or what you need to do, this great idea. Like, I got it. I understand it now. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do. This is the way forward. Now, it could come from someone else also. I know we've got victory. Energy. This is being seen. This is being valued. This is you, because you're seeing and valuing yourself more. And because you're seeing and valuing yourself more, you're getting more value. You're seeing your value, your worth. There's a major transformation for you here. Do you see this transformation? The Queen of Wands. It's like as you're connecting more to your truth, which is also Lapis Lazuli, you're following the flow, the vibe of what's happening. You're getting some intuitive messages, some intuitive hits. You're getting guidance from various places. You're putting it together. You're coming into your own truth, and that's creating this transformation at the Queen of Wands, this confidence. And now you're attracting from your truth with this new level of confidence and creative focus. So this is very much, especially if you're an entrepreneur or in a spiritual business or soul business or creative business, artistic business, or you want to have more of that in your life. You're transforming your life. And for some of you, it's your whole life. Some of you, it's a particular area in your life that's moving into this transformation. This, what's being illuminating is your direction. You're getting a very clear direction, a next step. This is next. This is it. And now you're being asked, it's time to go into action. Yeah, this isn't just going with the flow. You have to initiate. The message for you is you need to initiate. You need to put it out there. You need to make that call, do that text, put out the email, whatever it is, create it, do it. It's about dreaming it, but now it's about doing it, because you got the message, you've got the illumination, you got illuminated, you have the idea or ideas. Now it's about putting it into form, putting it into action, follow through, follow up. You're moving from this diligence, this due diligence and follow up, but now you need to follow through. It's like inspiration to inspired action. You need to follow through right now. Yeah, you can go within, you can get your guidance, you can get your soul support, but you need to take action because there's opportunities. Spirit is saying you don't want to miss an opportunity to show what you can do. So you're moving forward, you're moving out from the group. You're moving in front. You're moving in front of the group, in front of the pack. You're moving in front of the line. You're moving in front. Now, you may go behind. There's other people that will be with you, or maybe sometimes you're in front and they're not in front, or you're not in front and they are. But it's something cycling through to bring you into a new level where you are taking greater authority of your life. You're moving into your inner authority. You are creating some new level or wave of transformation that has to be lived through. And a lot of you, this is happening on your career or outer path, your public self, your public life, your life path is changing so that you're more taking action in your life if you felt stuck, and you're going to be having more opportunities that are much more fulfilling for you in your life. So this is really about opportunities that bring fulfillment, whatever that means to you. It's about fulfillment. This part of your life, at this reading, at this time, is about what is fulfilling me, what brings me into that feeling of victory, what brings me that acclaim, that acknowledgement. Some of you, it's monetary, what brings me that level of money that I want, that type of lifestyle I want. You're going to have the opportunity to have the fulfillment that you want. All right, soul story number 2. There we are, Mars. Oh, yeah, Mars, do it, action. Mars in Gemini, yes, right. Communicate. 4th house, it is you. You have this gift within you already, this soul gift. You came in with this gift. It's part of you. It is you. This reading is just about you being you, putting it out there in your way, whatever that means to you, doing it your way, expressing it in your way. And right now, it's not about limiting yourself. Be open to new opportunities and put it all out there. You will see what is the right step or the right thing to do, or the right opening or opportunity or the right way to will be shown. You will be guided to that. You will see it. You're getting that clarity that you have so needed and wanted. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra to support you on your path is: I now have clarity from my higher self and support of the universe. I move forward with my dreams, my goals, and ideas. I bring my dreams, goals, and ideas into manifested reality. Yes. Lots of love and light to you. Shine bright. Hello, Radiant Soul. Are you ready for your reading? Are you ready for the changes that are coming in for you? So if you chose Soul Story number 3, this is your reading. I'm getting a lot to do with spirit, spiritual guides, a feeling of fate, of fated, of being very guided. And I'm hearing center, ground, focus on what's in front of you while your world greatly changes. Now, you do have Citrine here. Look at that. And then you have grounding. But I'm really drawn to this globe. Now, some of you, it could be a lot of travel for work. I even hear travel channel, or integrating travel with what you do. Now, this could be with your mind. For some of you, it could be that you're planning something, a trip, a move, a relocation. For some of you, you're reaching a broader audience, or you're reaching across the ocean, across the pond. You're reaching other people. Some of you are coming together with others, like a symposium, a conference. You could be doing more conferences, maybe speaking engagements, sharing your knowledge. I also am hearing that there's a lot to do with Mother Earth. I'm being shown working environmentally. I literally heard emissions and something with food, community gardens. So I am getting a lot to do with ecology, working with groups that help Mother Earth, working with nature. Some of you are coming in shamanically. I'm getting perhaps shamanic training, initiated, or interest in shamanism or shamanism, which shaman is just an intermediary between the spirit realm and the denser physical realm of experience, the human realm. So some of you could be working with guides, but you're planting seeds and they're starting to take hold. And what's going to happen is a rooting, a structure, a new structure of your life that is based on a stronger foundation, but it's also has to do with connecting with others. Love of life, there's something that you're going to be doing that brings you perhaps even new love. Now that's interesting. Okay. Take a look at that card, see what comes from the light. New awareness comes in. What you've been planting is about to grow. Now, some of it's you've been planting yourself, nurturing yourself, and you're about to sprout. You're about to grow. You're about to branch out into your life. So this is a type of expansion, but I feel that it is a little bit more controlled, or you know where you're expanding to. Perhaps you've had ideas already, or you've had goals set up, plans. This is plans put in motion. Now, you have been growing yourself with the Citrine crystal ally here. This is not only about money and manifestation and perhaps abundance is what I'm getting, in prosperity. It's also that you've been growing yourself, your ideas. You've been nurturing yourself. You've been nurturing perhaps even how you present yourself to the world, or that you know now, I want to take what I do to a bigger level or to a new group, or you've been preparing it for a certain group or a certain organization, a certain company, a certain system. A lot of you are working within some kind of system, or you weave in and out of the system or a particular arena or area in life. I'm also getting to do a lot with astrology or astrology. You are here to work within systems. You are really good with working within systems and groups. So there's definitely a very strong, I don't think this wants to stay up here. It's a very strong group focus, organizational focus. I don't know if you're doing something with corporations or companies, or you could be taking what you're doing and working more corporately, or even if you work for yourself, you may be working for some type of group or an area of life, a particular area of life. You know, sometimes people go through, let's say, addiction, and then they work with people that do that, or some people working in the medical field, some people working with children, some people in the educational field, some people in the political field. I am definitely getting that there is a field that you're opening in, and this is the tree of life. So you either are working within a system where you're like, I'm going to change the system, or I'm going to help the system, or I'm going to help people within the system. Some of you, I get advocate, I get legal dealings, law. But this is definitely about you becoming more prominent or more seen. And this is giving you a new frame of reference. There's something that you're changing. You're changing to reach more people, or to, I'm getting a higher expanded consciousness. There could also be a new idea, a new direction that is coming in. But more mobility. Some of you could be finding the way to do work on your own, maybe even consulting. Some of you, you're funding or founding your own company. Yeah, look at it. It has a lot to do with your own inner guidance, your gifts, or what you know. I almost feel like this could be a launch, or putting something out there in the world, or you're coming out in a different way. Got the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Okay, I want to get the cards out and say Judgment. Yeah, see, it's meant to be. This is the soul call. I think you're getting out of some limitation, or this could be you've had to go back to school, or you're in school, maybe you're graduating, or you're learning something new. The limitation might have been money, but I feel like it was more time and or training, or you're waiting for the right opportunity. And Spirit is saying, well, it's time now. Whatever you want to do you're going to be supported. So you're waking up to something. Then we've got Five of Pentacles. Well, let's see what's going on here. You're waking up to something that isn't working. I think it's about going bigger or doing something more. You're being asked more. Look at the Moon. More is being asked of you. And then the Sun. So that is interesting. So you've been going through this kind of mental, emotional process by what you've learned, by what you've studied. So this is definitely study, training, even if you have particular gifts, soul gifts, or talents, or abilities. It's almost like the artist or musician that comes in, but then they go to music school, or they take singing lessons. There's some lessons or something that you've learned and that you're trained in, that now you're wanting to go in a new direction. So whether you trained in something, you were mentored, some of you, this could literally be college or university or some level of training. And there is a concern. I almost feel like some of you could have a lot of debt or financial obligations, or maybe school. Maybe you paid for a certain amount of school or training, or you're contemplating going into some training and you're wondering, will this end up paying off? Is this something I should even do? And I'm getting yes. I definitely feel you should do it, because I feel that it's going to get you in a new track, a new road where there's much more abundance, much more fulfillment. Your reading has a lot to do with abundance. To some degree fulfillment, but prosperity, abundance, understanding, I want to reach more people. I want to do more. You want to take things to this next level, and you're going to. And you want to create a certain level, rooting. I'm almost getting rooted for life, or rooting. You want that security. You want those roots. But you also want to help others get rooted or stabilized, or help them. So this could be also that you realize that what you do creatively or in your life can also help people. So you could be moving into that mentoring capacity yourself. But I will say this is a part of the soul call, which is a lot of this reading, what it has to do. And this going in this new direction is it moves you into, look at that, the King of Pentacles. It moves you into sovereignty. It moves you into a centered groundedness, prosperity, but sovereignty, where you can make more of your own decisions. So this is a lot, this process for you in this path at this time is a lot about moving into your sovereignty, your inner authority, being able to make the right decisions, the decisions that are better for you. It's making me think that you weren't able to make certain decisions in your life. Maybe there was a lot that was, I just heard, up for grabs. You didn't have the support, and you didn't have the understanding. Some of you, I just heard notoriety. So what does that mean? You weren't seen. You're being seen, so you're getting perhaps more opportunities. You could be pulling yourself out of kind of the game, or wherever you're playing. You could be taking yourself out of something. Yeah, the gateway. I think you're taking yourself out, or you took yourself out to reevaluate, to come to a different conclusion. Like, do I really want to do this? Is this going to pay off? Yes, because you're moving from thriving. Yeah. So you have unlooked for potential. This is unlooked for potential. You're finally seeing the potential of a situation, a relationship, a circumstance, and from the potential for yourself. And you're moving from barely getting by to thriving. I feel like what's happening with you is you're moving into the planetary, what's affecting you is the planetary aspect of expansion. Is you are, with this potential, you're starting to see more potential in yourself. You're creating a revenue stream. You're creating something that brings more potential. You're seeing potential in the situation, the timing. You're also being given a new lease on life for some of you. So there's something new that's coming in something new that's going to help your potential, that's going to help you have more potential in your life, to actualize your potential more. This message is a lot about actualizing your potential by what you've learned, you've studied, by what you want to do. And it's about moving into a new arena or new area. Or if you're those of you that are staying in a particular area, you're bringing something new to it. Maybe it's what you've studied, you've trained in, maybe it's insights, but you're the driving force of this. You're really moving into this space of trusting more, maybe through the power of prayer or affirmations. You're moving. It's like you move forward and then you had to pull back. You had to say, wait a minute, is this, let me check in. Let me do a check-in. So I definitely get with a lot of you, this is a time to check in, or you've been checking in. And then it's like, yes, I got the go ahead, or yes, I got the job at the promote. Yes, I'm going forward. I'm moving forward. But you're moving forward in a different way. So however you pulled yourself out, however you went into that space of reevaluation, or let me understand this better or myself better, let me see what the ramifications are, whatever it is that you pulled yourself out of, now you're moving forward. Now, some of you, this is a relationship that picks back up or gets better. Maybe there's something that you decide to do together. If this is going to work, this is what we need to do. This is big goals coming in. This group, you have big goals. Not just you have a dream, you have big vision, dreams, but it's about the goals, the goal planning, the goal setting, the plans, putting the plans in place. So the plans that you have are quite inclusive. So you may be starting to put plans little by little, even if it seems like, oh, this is a small plan or this is a small step in that direction, it still is moving you in the direction. So one of the things Spirit wants you to know is you still are moving forward. You still are, there is movement. And just as I said that you've got Rado, movement and travel, voyage, Sagittarius energy. So Rado, this has to do with travel. There could be overseas travel. You could be traveling in many different ways, car, boat. If you're traveling by your mind, then I feel like you literally are traveling astrally to where you want to be or where you dream of being. Childhood dream, longhood dream, past life dream that will come a reality. You could be filling your mind with, some of you, I heard anime, some of you science fiction, some of you, there's something that you're filling your mind with, you're researching, and I can hear, oh, I want to go there, or I can't wait till I go there. Some of you, I hear Turkey, I'm seeing maybe Mexico, parts of Mexico, Colombia, South America, Central America, I'm seeing Egypt, I'm seeing Europe, I'm seeing a lot to do with different travel, but it's also travel with a purpose. There might be something you want to study or research, but I can't stress enough that you have a globe here and you have Rado, which is movement. Can you see that? Movement and travel. And I'm getting a compass. So you're to set your sights higher, expand your vision. Yeah, but you're going to gain a lot by being around different people, different cultures. There's the growth. I'm getting surrender to the flow, and then there's a new beginning. Yeah, so you've been growing yourself. Now, the seeds of the new are in the old. You've been planting seeds, they're taking root. Spirit is sending you people to help you. So there's a definite, for some of you, a little bit of grief. There's a definite ending and new beginnings. There's definitely some things that are ending or you're winding out of. You could find yourself in a different location, different neighborhood, different state, different country. A lot of you, I feel like you are looking and going, oh, that reflection doesn't suit me anymore. This friendship isn't, we're not as active, we're not as close, or that friendship, isn't a clear enough reflection. So there is something about a passage of time. This has to do with time and timing, where you're leaving the old behind. You're moving on because you've grown. You've outgrown a situation, a circumstance. You've outgrown a certain approach to life. So because of that, you're moving in a direction and into a place, to an area, whether within an existing relationship or a new relationship for many of you coming in, you're moving to a place and a new understanding of life so you can thrive. Very noted that there's a lot that you've processed subconsciously. Some of you, it's because you haven't been around the right people or relationships. You've been in a liminal space. You've been in between where the old isn't really satisfying, but not enough of the new has come in. Or the old way of relating, the old type of relationships, or I should say former relationships aren't really cutting it. It's not it. And so for you to thrive, you had to pull yourself out and go, okay, I have to do things differently. I have to be open to different experiences. And then once you're doing that, then you're finding more things are opening up. You're seeing more potential of the situation, more potential of life, more potential of your circumstances, or the new circumstances that are coming in are going to have much more potential. And you're going to be able to shine more. You're going to be able to show your particular gifts or abilities or just your uniqueness. Just you. You're going to be more appreciated and honored wherever you're going. Some of you are moving away from home, or you're moving away from where you've lived for a long time, maybe a childhood home. You eventually are moving into the dream home, the dream, wherever it's been that you've been dreaming of. And I would say for some of you, since you were a small child, a little kid, and you had dreams of this, maybe you're already there astrally. The road is opening up for you, and what's going to help you is really trusting your intuition and what you see thrives, and also the potential. So wherever the potential is right now, that's where you're meant to go. I feel this Burkano, and then with the Citrine, I'm getting a lot of energy around the like Empress energy. So what I also am seeing is this is a very fertile time for you, whether fertile through, becoming pregnant. For most of you, it's going to be the fertility of your being, that you're very fertile with ideas. You're very evergreen. You're green. You're fresh. It's like a fresh appeal, a fresh look on life, a new lease on life. But you look fresh. People are going to notice, wow, you're drawn to you. You're moving into a very magnetic phase, and you could see that all of this is coming in through source. There's something that you're just meant to ground, or you're meant to bring into reality, but it's by the energy of renewal. So this renewal is bringing you in a new direction that's much more fertile, that's much more abundant, that brings in a deeper connection, deeper love, deeper connection in relationships. For some of you, these are new people on your path. It's time also for relationship. It's a time to focus more on relationship for you. I don't know if any of the other soul stories got that, but I'm definitely getting that with you. I'm getting meeting of the minds. There's a connection. Some of you, there's a new connection coming in where there's a heart and soul connection, but you very much meet intellectually, energetically. You could be similar ideas or values. There's something that you're coming to do together. It could be a creative partnership. It could be a personal, individual, romantic, but it could be all of that. But it's come out of the depth of your being, of a yearning, of a soul call, this soul yearning, and it's a call to new life. It's where you can grow more, where you can thrive more, not just merely survive. So a lot of you have done a lot with the subconscious, maybe subconscious clearing, healing, reprogramming, getting rid of some conditioning, or even conditioning or thoughts or ideas or beliefs that you didn't even put on yourself, but they've been kind of this overlay, this mask. So a lot with you with opening to abundance, prosperity, moving past obstacles, moving past troubles, moving on from a challenging situation. And you're surrendering to the past. In other words, some of you are saying, it's not going to work. We can't reach an agreement, or this isn't working anymore. And so you're letting go of trying to make something happen or fix it, and that's moving you in a new direction. So you're flowing into the new life, and you're no longer putting your energy, your time, your energy, your focus into what isn't working, whatever that means for you, different areas. So what's not working, what seems to be stuck or stagnant, I'm seeing for some of you, it's just not working. I'm not going to fix it. I'm not going to focus on trying to fix this. I'm not going to try to fix this anymore. You're moving on. That's the surrender for you, not to try to fix anything, to answer the soul call, the new direction. And you will be so supported by doing this. All right, let's get a message. An attunement and alignment message for soul story number 3. Yeah, follow the growth. What do you have here? Ooh, 4th house, the birth. Jupiter, though. Follow what's expanding. Jupiter in Capricorn. in the 4th house. So the new foundation, you're creating a new foundation from which to journey from which to live from. And that you are moving into a time of expanding. But the Capricorn is also about roots. Even though it has to do with 10th house, it has to do with your destiny. For some of you, it's work, your work purpose, your career. But it's also saying with the 4th house, put the roots in. Now it's time to root. The roots are starting to take hold, and now you're going to see the outer growth. That means in your goals, your dreams, your vision, your circumstances, whatever it is that you've been wanting, and you've been planting those seeds, you've been nurturing it, now you're going to start seeing the growth. It's taking hold. All right. Oh, your soul insights mantra is very snap. It's like, I release what can't be fixed and move on to where I thrive and express, where I thrive and can express more of my true essence. That's kind of letting me know there could have been situations or relations that just didn't fit. Kind of oil and water. You tried to make certain things fit. Now you're moving. You're not trying to fix anything. You're moving on. Spirit wants you to know you're moving on from what can't be fixed. You're done. You're complete. You're moving on. All right, Radiant Soul Light, I wish you so much love, light, and inspiration.